Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Does the Foreign Secretary, is he able to explain to the House whether the United States felt unable to use the Diego Garcia base and have to refuel in a highly dangerous operation 3 times because of that, because of your deal that you did with the Mauritians that would then tell the Chinese, that would then tell the Iranians?
The Honourable Lady has got to get off social media and has got to get some help. Has got to get some help because she's swallowing conspiracy theories that should not be repeated in this House.
The day British politics turned into reality TV, the Commons clash that broke the internet. Imagine the hallowed halls of Westminster, red leather benches, centuries-old rituals, and the steady drone of parliamentary debate. Now imagine that, in the middle of all that tradition, someone suddenly flips the channel to a no-holds-barred episode of Love Island, but with MPs instead of contestants, and instead of coupling up, they are verbally body-slamming each other with a whole country watching. That's not fiction. That's what happened in the UK Parliament this week, and it's a moment that tells you everything you need to know about British politics in 2025. Let's set the stage. David Lammy, the seasoned Foreign Secretary, was at the dispatch box, giving a serious statement on Iran and the Middle East, a region where one misplaced word can rattle markets and armies alike. Enter Sarah Pochin, the newly minted Reform MP for Runcorn and Helsby, who's been in Parliament for about as long as it takes to binge a Netflix series. She won her seat by just 6 votes, a margin so slim it's basically the political equivalent of surviving a meteor strike. But Pochin didn't come to play it safe. Instead, she asked Lammy whether the United States was forced to take dangerous risks refueling planes because of a secretive deal with the Maldivians, one she suggested could have leaked sensitive information to China and Iran. If you're thinking that sounds like something I'd see in a viral Facebook post with a blurry infographic, you're not alone. Lammy saw it too, and he didn't hold back. With the world watching, Lammy delivered a parliamentary takedown for the ages. The Honourable Lady has got to get off social media and get some help, he said, dismissing her question as a kind of conspiracy theory that doesn't belong in the Commons. In Westminster speak, that's basically telling someone to log off, go outside, and maybe try reading something more reliable than Facebook comments. The chamber was stunned, but the drama wasn't over. Reform leader Richard Tice tried to leap to Pochin's defense, only to find himself swept into the same storm. For a party that prides itself on telling it like it is, being accused of parroting social media nonsense by the Foreign Secretary is the definition of a bad news day. So why did this moment matter? Because it was about more than just a spicy soundbite. It was a collision of 2 political worlds. On one side, you have the traditionalists, people like Lammy, who spent decades learning the rules, the history, and the nuance of international diplomacy. On the other, you have a new breed of MPs, many from insurgent parties like Reform, who built their political identities online, fueled by viral posts and populist slogans. In Pochin, you see the rise of Facebook MPs, those whose political education comes as much from YouTube as from Hansard. When these worlds collide, you get fireworks. You also get a window into the future of British politics, where social media outrage and real-world governance are increasingly hard to separate. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Moments like this aren't rare anymore. They're becoming the new normal. As more MPs arrive in Westminster with social media followings and a taste for viral confrontation, the old rules are breaking down. Parliamentary debate used to be about careful argument and deep expertise. Now, it's just as likely to be about who gets the best soundbite for Twitter. This isn't just about entertainment value, though. Let's face it, watching an MP get told to touch grass is pretty entertaining. It's about the risks of governing by meme and the dangers of letting conspiracy theories seep into the places where real decisions are made. If British politics starts running on retweets instead of reason, everyone loses. So what's the lesson from this week's Commons clash? Maybe it's that we need both the sharpness of social media and the seriousness of statesmanship. Maybe it's that, in an age of information overload, a little healthy skepticism goes a long way. And maybe, just maybe, it's that sometimes the best thing a politician can do is what Lammy did. Call out nonsense when they see it, and remind everyone that governing a country is a little more complicated than winning an argument in the comment section. As British politics keeps lurching between drama and farce, make sure you're watching closely, because if you blink, you might just miss the next viral moment that changes everything. And for the love of all that's holy, don't get your foreign policy takes from TikTok.